Japan is quickly becoming one of the top travel destinations in the world. More and more people are traveling to the island nation every year, lured by the promise of fresh sushi, amazing train rides, safe cities, intriguing traditions, and quirky pop culture. But there's more to Japan than cat and robot cafes. Its many islands are surprisingly easy to travel around and well connected by railways, ferries and bus services. Learn about Ainu culture in the cold, snow-coated northern island of Hokkaido and the ancient wonders of the Edo capital of Kyoto. Embark on temple pilgrimages in Shikoku, explore the peaceful streets of Hiroshima, discover the often forgotten Ryukyu culture in the tropical islands of Okinawa and get lost in the never-ending glittering delights in the buzzing streets of Tokyo. Japan is a warm, welcoming and endlessly interesting travel destination with something for everyone. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Japan. Number 10. Miyajima. One of the most popular tourist destinations in the country, the small island of Miyajima lies in the northwest of Hiroshima Bay, surrounded by the Seto Inland Sea. Besides boasting one of the famed three views of Japan, it is also home to some lovely scenery and a number of temples and shrines. Miyajima, or Shrine Island, is just the popular nickname for the island of Tsukushima, which has long been considered a holy place. Dominating its interior are the scenic and sacred slopes of Mount Misaine, where you can find various Buddhist temples, Shinto shrines, and a fantastic 5-story pagoda. Its gentle hills and lush forests make for some excellent hiking, and you'll often come across tame deer wandering freely around the island. Miyajima's main attraction, however, is the floating torii gate of its Tsukushima shrine that lies just off its shores. One of the most renowned and recognizable sights in Japan, it makes for some fabulous photos and attracts hordes of tourists every year. Number 9. Kanazawa. Located in the northwest of Ishikawa Prefecture, the historic city of Kanazawa lies between the wild waters of the Sea of Japan and the towering Japanese Alps. Long overlooked due to its remote setting, it is an increasingly popular destination and boasts a rich history, culture and heritage. In the center of the city, you can find a fantastic centuries-old castle to explore, as well as charming and well-preserved samurai and geisha districts. Their narrow alleys are lined by traditional houses, cozy tea shops, and a number of atmospheric temples and shrines. Kanazawa is also home to some great museums and the busy Omicho market, renowned for its fresh seafood. Its most famous attraction is the lovingly landscaped Kenroku-en, which is considered to be one of the most beautiful gardens in Japan. Wonderful to visit at any time of year, it is home to a huge variety of trees and plants, with scenic ponds, bridges, and stone lanterns on display. Number 8. Hiroshima. Hiroshima, located on Honshu Island, is younger than many Japanese cities, less than 500 years old, but its fate was forever sealed in history on August 6, 1945, when it became the first city in the world to have an atomic bomb dropped on it. Although more than 60% of the buildings in Hiroshima were destroyed, the city has managed to make an amazing recovery since that devastating blast. In fact, by 1974, the city had actually managed to double its pre-war population, and it has also become a popular tourist destination. One of the most popular attractions in this city is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, which was created in memory of all those who lost their lives or were injured by the atomic bomb. This large park is home to several interesting sites, including the Peace Memorial Museum where visitors can see the effect the bomb had on the citizens of Hiroshima. Another must-see tourist site is the Great Torii, a wooden shrine gateway that appears to be floating in the sea. The torii is located on nearby Miyajima Island. Number 7. Kamakura. Set on the scenic shores of Sagami Bay, with forest-coated hills surrounding it, Kamakura is a top-rated destination and lies just an hour-long train ride to the south of Tokyo. As it was once the capital of Japan, the coastal city is home to many important landmarks and a plethora of beautiful temples and shrines. Its defining symbol and most famous site is the Great Buddha of Kamakura, which is 13.35 meters high. Made out of bronze, the mighty figure towers over its surroundings and is one of the city's most famed and photographed attractions. The large Surugaoka Hachimangu shrine also attracts crowds of visitors, as do the pretty and peaceful Zen temples of Kenchoji and Engakuji. While Kamakura certainly has a lot of interesting historical and cultural sites on offer, the center of the city also boasts lots of fantastic shops and eateries. Many people also come to go hiking amidst its stunning nature or to enjoy sunbathing, swimming or surfing at one of its beautiful beaches. Number 6. Nikko. Located at the entrance to Nikko National Park, Nikko is set in a spectacular spot amid the mountains, with lush forests lying around it. Besides being famed for its scenery, the city boasts a wealth of important Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples and is located in Tochigi Prefecture. Impressively, Nikko is home to 2 mausoleums of Tokugawa shoguns. These can be found at the extensive and extravagant Tosho-ji-yu complex. Surrounded by towering cedars, the site showcases wonderful Edo-era architecture, with countless shrines, temples, and pagodas. While the complex is undoubtedly Nikko's main attraction, 2 of its most famous and photographed sites are the centuries-old Shinkyo Bridge and Twinkling Kegon Falls, both of which are rightfully lauded for their beauty. In addition to this, many people visit Nikko for the lovely nature and scenery surrounding it. Tucked away among its endless mountains and forests, you can find sparkling waterfalls and lakes, as well as bubbling streams and boiling hot springs. Very easy to visit from Tokyo, all of Nikko's historical, cultural, and scenic sites lie just a 2-hour train journey from the nation's capital. Number 5. Takayama. Nestled away among the northern Japanese Alps of central Honshu, the small city of Takayama is a very picturesque place. Famed for its traditional townscape, stunning riverside setting, and unique culture and customs, it is fast becoming one of the region's most popular attractions. In its well-preserved historic quarter, visitors can find lots of exquisite architecture dating to the Edo period, as well as little sake breweries, boutiques, and fantastic old merchants' homes. Shrines, temples and museums abound in Takayama, while numerous morning markets can be found near to the river. At the Hida Folk Village, you can watch artisans make local handicrafts and wander around a recreated mountain village, full of traditional thatched roof farmhouses. Due to its isolated setting, Takayama developed its own rich culture and traditions, as evidenced by the 2 famous festivals of Sanno Matsuri and Yata Matsuri. During the festivities, large and lavishly decorated floats parade through the city, which is magically lit up by lanterns. Many people visit during the festivals for the lively ambience and atmosphere. Number 4. Hakone. Boasting beautiful mountain scenery, relaxing hot springs, and a number of world-class art museums, Hakone is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Japan. Located just a short train ride to the southwest of Tokyo, the town lies on the shores of tranquil Lake Ashi, with iconic Mount Fuji rising in the distance. A pleasant and picturesque place, Hakone is home to many onsens and ryokans, so visiting one of the bathhouses and staying in a traditional inn is a must when in town. In addition, exquisite sculptures and artworks can be found in its numerous galleries and museums, while small shops and boutiques sell locally made handicrafts. One of the most popular things to do is take a boat ride on one of the pirate ships that sail around Lake Ashi. From aboard their decks, you can enjoy breathtaking views of the lake's stunning scenery and majestic Mount Fuji in the distance. While Hakone can get quite crowded, especially during weekends and holidays, Fuji Hakone Izu National Park has loads of peaceful hiking trails for you to explore if you want to escape the crowds. Number 3. Nara. Nara, once known as Heijo, was the first permanent capital of Japan, established in 710. The capital was moved to Nagaoka in 784 when the government was threatened by powerful Buddhist monasteries. Located less than an hour from Kyoto, the city boasts a plethora of important and impressive historic sites, with countless temples and shrines. Most of its main attractions can be found in the gorgeous, green Nara Park, also home to the city's multitude of tame deer that amble about asking tourists for food. Here you'll find the multi-story pagodas of Kofukuji and splendid stone lanterns of Kasuga Tesha, as well as a couple of lovingly landscaped Japanese gardens. The highlight, however, is Todaiji Temple with its awe-inspiring architecture and enormous great Buddha. Besides its plethora of well-preserved historic buildings, Nara has a couple of excellent museums for visitors to check out, as well as the charming old merchant district of Narmachi. With so much history, art, and architecture on show, the former capital is certainly not to be missed out on. Number 2. Kyoto. Kyoto today is the capital only of Kyoto Prefecture, but it once served as the imperial capital of Japan for more than 1000 years. If you're interested in catching a glimpse of old Japan, Kyoto should definitely be on your itinerary. Because of its historical significance, this city was largely spared much of the destructive bombing that occurred throughout the rest of Japan during World War II. Located on central Honshu Island, this city of 1.5 million people also boasts more than 1,000 temples and shrines, including one of the most photographed, the Golden Pavilion. In addition to the large number of religious structures, Kyoto is home to gorgeous Nijo Castle, the former residence of the Tokugawa shoguns, Higashiyama, a well-preserved historic district, and Gion, Kyoto's famous geisha district. But Kyoto is not just about history. This city also boasts a world-class aquarium, and for fun, you can learn how to become a Japanese assassin at the Ninja Training Dojo. Number 1. Tokyo. Travelers who like to mingle with people will love Tokyo. The Japanese capital's metropolitan area is the most populous in the world. From viewing spring cherry blossoms in traditional gardens to the fish market at Tsukiji, Tokyo blends the ancient with the new, from shrines to karaoke bars. It's hard to be bored in frenetic, fast-paced Tokyo, where even a walk down the streets can be interesting. This city's Shibuya intersection, for example, is famous for its controlled mob crossing, and its Harajuku neighborhood is known throughout the world for its amazing street fashion, including but definitely not limited to goth Lolitas, punk or kawaii schoolgirls. Tokyo is also home to numerous shrines, including the most famous, the Meiji Shrine, and Sensoji Temple, one of its oldest. Then there is the Tsukiji Fish Market. In most cities, a fish market wouldn't be a tourist attraction, but this is the world's busiest and largest, and it also happens to be on the itinerary of just about every visitor to Tokyo. Plus, it is one of the best places on the planet to get extremely fresh sushi. One caveat, because you'll be visiting the fish market early in the morning, you'll be having your sushi for breakfast. Other interesting attractions in Tokyo include the Imperial Palace, the residence of the Emperor, and Tokyo Tower. Fortunately, getting around Tokyo is easy as this city boasts a large and relatively easy-to-use transit system. If you have the time, you'll definitely want to consider taking a day trip to beautiful Mount Fuji. Do subscribe ScoopBuddy for more such videos.